Guys, I literally cannot breathe right now. The texts I'm about to show you are so desperate, so unhinged, that I had to pause 3 times while reading them. Kristin Cabot didn't just lose her job after that Coldplay kiss cam disaster. She had a complete mental breakdown via text message. We're talking 47 messages in one night. Messages so cringe that even her own lawyer told her to delete her phone. But before your jaw hits the floor, smash that like button because this digital meltdown is about to ruin your day. For those who missed it, July 17th, Coldplay concert kiss cam lands on 2 people who clearly shouldn't be together. The woman desperately trying to get a kiss, Kristin Cabot, head of HR. The guy turning away like he's seen a ghost? That man was Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, worth approximately $50 million. Not her husband. Within minutes, that awkward 15 seconds broke the internet and destroyed multiple lives. But here's what nobody knew. That embarrassing moment was just the beginning, because what happened at 3:47 a.m. the next morning will haunt me forever. Kristin's phone became a weapon of mass desperation, and Andy Byron was about to get absolutely bombarded with the most cringe-worthy messages ever sent by a human being. Message number 1 sent at exactly 3:47 a.m. Andy, are you awake? I can't sleep. I keep seeing that moment over and over. The way you looked at me, or didn't look at me. I'm spiraling here. This is giving major stalker vibes. But it gets so much worse because 4 minutes later at 3:51 a.m., she sends message number 2. You can't ghost me. Not after everything. I gave up everything for you. My marriage, my reputation, my peace of mind. You owe me a response. And that's when I knew this woman was about to have a complete and total breakdown via text message. But wait, because at 4:23 a.m. she sends what might be the most desperate message in the history of desperate messages. I'm scared, Andy. Really scared. Don't let this be the end of us. Tell me it wasn't just for fun. Tell me those late nights in your office meant something. Tell me when you said you loved me, you actually meant it. Y'all, the secondhand embarrassment is so real right now. I'm literally cringing just reading this. But this next text? This one made me physically recoil from my phone screen. I've protected you. I kept your secrets. I covered for you when the board started asking questions. Don't leave me out here alone to burn while you save yourself. Excuse me? That's not love. That's straight up blackmail. She's basically saying, I have dirt on you. I know where the bodies are buried. Don't you dare abandon me now. The audacity, the manipulation, the sheer desperation of it all. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. At 5:15 a.m., clearly having gotten 0 response from Andy, she sends the most unhinged message of the entire night. We talked about this, Andy. We talked about clearing space in our lives. You promised me we'd be together once the timing was right. You said your marriage was just for show, that you were only staying for the kids. Was all of that a lie? Clearing space in their lives. She genuinely thought they'd divorce their spouses and ride off into the sunset like corporate Bonnie and Clyde. The delusion is staggering, and she's creating a permanent digital record of this mental breakdown. So, the 52-year-old was seen for the first time since the scandal, the Daily Mail exclusive with the photo of her wedding ring off, watering plants outside her $2.2 million New Hampshire home. As soon as they wanted to kind of give their relationship a try, a few of them one of them put in a transfer to take a sideways move to another department so they weren't reporting to the same boss. They tried to keep everything above board. There's ways that you can make it work, but it does seem like this gentleman is potential. Now, while Kristin was having her 3 a.m. digital meltdown, the rest of the world was waking up to the biggest celebrity scandal of the year. The paparazzi were mobilizing, social media was exploding, and Entertainment Tonight was preparing to drop the exclusive that would break the internet. And boy did they deliver. There she is, Kristin Cabot, outside her absolutely massive $2.2 million New Hampshire mansion. Watering her garden like her entire life didn't just implode on national television. She's wearing this oversized cardigan, hair in a messy bun, looking like she hasn't slept in days. Which, given the timestamp on those texts, she probably hadn't. But here's the detail that had everyone shook. Her left hand, completely bare. That wedding ring that she'd worn for 15 years, gone. vanished, disappeared like her career prospects and her dignity. This woman went from happily married corporate executive with a perfect life to desperate homewrecker with no job, no husband, and no shame in exactly 72 hours. The transformation is absolutely shocking. Before the kiss cam, corporate queen with a rock on her finger, power suits, corner office, respect from her peers. After the kiss cam, gardening in shame with naked hands, unemployed, divorced, and the subject of internet memes. But the most diabolical, most calculated, most absolutely unhinged text came at 6:33 a.m. And I need you to prepare yourselves for this because I was not ready when I first read it. Are you sitting down? Because this is about to destroy you. If you walk away now, Andy, you're not just walking away from me. You're walking away from both of us. Think about that before you make any decisions you can't take back. Both of us? Y'all, she hinted at being pregnant. Whether it was real, whether it was manipulation, whether it was a complete lie. That one text sent Andy Byron into full-blown panic mode. Sources close to the situation say he immediately called his lawyer, hired the most expensive crisis PR firm in Boston, and blocked her number on every platform imaginable. The man went into full witness protection mode. Look at the paparazzi photos from that day. This is a man who just got hit with the pregnancy card and is absolutely terrified. But here's the tea that nobody's talking about. No pregnancy was ever confirmed. No follow-up messages. No doctor's appointments. No baby announcements. Was it real? Was it the most manipulative lie ever told? Was it the most calculated power move of 2025? We may never know. But what we do know is that Kristin knew exactly what button to push. And she pushed it hard. Company, and that it seems there was some issues to do with the way that employees were treated and stocks, etc. It gets quite complicated. I'm not surprised that all this stuff is going to come out. It is probably going to get uglier from here. Meanwhile, on the other side of this absolute disaster, Andy's wife Megan is serving looks and shade on social media like the absolute queen that she is. Her Instagram story that literally broke me. Sometimes the real snake smiles in your face and sits in your husband's office. Megan basically said, I'm not the one having a mental breakdown via text message like a teenager. And honestly, respect. This woman is handling the most public humiliation imaginable with grace, class, and just the right amount of savage energy. But here's where the story takes another absolutely wild turn. TikTok, being TikTok, has dubbed Kristin the garden snake. Because she's literally been living in her backyard since the scandal broke. And the memes, oh my God, the memes are absolutely sending me. She's planting tulips while plotting revenge. She's watering her comeback strategy from boardroom to backyard. She traded her corner office for a corner garden. The internet is absolutely ruthless. And honestly, I'm here for it. But here's the scary part that nobody's talking about. Sources say she's not done. Recent messages to Andy sent from a new number after he blocked her original one aren't desperate anymore. They're threatening. Don't forget I covered for you when the SEC started sniffing around. Don't forget I have copies of everything. Don't forget I know where all the bodies are buried. She's holding company secrets, screenshots of private conversations, documents that could potentially destroy not just Andy, but the entire company. This woman has leverage and she's not afraid to use it. And the fact that she's putting all of this in writing, creating a permanent digital record of their affair and her complete mental breakdown, I cannot even begin to comprehend the level of poor decision-making happening here.